Hey guys, in today's video I will be reviewing 3 different foaming self tanners that I've been testing over the past 6 weeks. I'm going to be reviewing their application, the color payoff, and how they wore, how long they lasted. But before we get started, if you could please like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like content like this, because I'm constantly reviewing new products and I would love to see you next time. Okay, let's get started. Foaming self tanner is my favorite self tanner because they are the easiest to apply. They're really light and liquidy, so like, I'll show you with the clear one. They really are just like a nice foam and they blend in really nicely. So you can just take a mitt and rub them in. So I like ease of application. That's important to me when choosing a self tanner. I also find that they go on the easiest without streaking. Even this one that has no bronzer, it's easy to apply. So I just feel like you get a much more even tan with a foaming self tanner than with a liquid one. Lotions are also great, but I just find like the water sprays can be a little bit challenging. So the way you apply self tanner really doesn't matter if it's foaming, lotion, serum, anything like that. You want to do it on clean, dry skin, preferably recently exfoliated, but I don't suggest doing it on skin that you exfoliated the same day that you apply the tan because it kind of helps to have some dead skin for the tan to attach to. And then what I do before I get started is I apply any sort of lotion to my elbows, my palms, especially here, tops of my toes, right around my cuticles, and kind of between my fingers, and just blend it out evenly. So that way when you're applying the tanner, it's not gonna attach itself to the areas that tend to be more dry, and they will turn orange or dark, and they just grab onto any self tanner. For that reason, you'd want to use a mitt or some sort of way to protect your hands from self tanner. And then when you do your hands, I actually use a makeup brush. I have it just designated for my self tanning products. I spray it on the brush and just brush it on my fingers and go like this so you can kind of get it in between. I will say that doing my hands is very challenging for me. Sometimes they look great and sometimes they don't. If you've watched other videos of mine, you've probably noticed sometimes my tan looks like shit. It's honestly, I feel like it's one of those things where you could be the best, most experienced self tanner and still have mistakes. So with that said, I do like foam because I find them to be really easy and forgiving. So in today's video, I'm going to start with the least expensive. This is the Ulta Beauty Bronze Glow Self Tanning. It's the Ultra Dark Express Tan Tinted Mousse, and they're saying that this is a 1-hour express tan, meaning you apply it and after 1 hour you can rinse it off. It won't continue to develop after 3 hours. So this truly is an express tan. What that means is even though when you rinse it off, you probably won't notice any color difference, it will continue to tan your skin. I'm a big fan of express self tanners because I actually really don't like sleeping in self tanner. I find it to be sticky and annoying all night. Even if I touch my skin, it feels dry. I just feel like I have something on and it's stickier than lotion. I don't know how to explain it, but I love a good express tan because I can do it in the morning. I work from home, put it on for a few hours, rinse it off and go on with my day, and then my tan will continue to develop over time. So this one says if you apply it for 1 hour, 2 hour, or 3 hours, you will get different levels of darkening. So the way I tested this is I put it on 4 different stripes on my leg, and after 1 hour, I rinsed one off. After 2 hours, I rinsed the second one off. 3 hours, rinsed the third one off, and then left the fourth one on overnight because I wanted to see really does each hour make a difference, and to be honest, it didn't really make that big of a difference. So this product is infused with coconut water, which is an anti-inflammatory, detoxifier, and antimicrobial. So you can actually use this on acne-prone skin. It also doesn't contain any parabens or sulfates. And I found that the application was really easy. The color guide was super easy to follow. I do think that the smell is pleasant when you first apply it, but as it wore, it smelled really bad. Like probably one of the worst self tanners I've smelled, but I don't think that's strong enough to deter me from wearing it because all you have to do is take a shower and then you're good to go. And it actually smells really good when you first put it on. Like it's very pleasant. So if you don't wear it for the full overnight, for example, I think you'll enjoy this tanner. It did take a while to dry down, so it stayed tacky for a while, but honestly, all of the tanners today did. So I don't think one dried faster than the other. I think that they all equally took the same amount of time to dry. What's interesting about this tanner is the first time I applied it on my leg and those stripes, it was amazing, and it was dark and it lasted for like 5 days before it started coming off. But then the second time when I applied it all over my body, it came off in weird little chunks, and I've never experienced that before. So it must have been something I changed in my lotion routine, or I don't know. So then I tested it on my husband Steve, and it was very light on him. It was weird because he's very pale and it didn't give him much color payoff. So I think when you apply this tanner, you need to use a very liberal amount. So yes, even though the price is only like $14.99, I think you really need to load it on to make sure that you're gonna get that dark color that you're looking for. The second tanner I'm gonna review today is the Tanologist 1 Hour Express Tan, and this is their extra dark shade. When I apply self tanner, I want it to be extra dark. I don't want something that's just gonna give me a little bit of color, especially in summertime. I want it like one time and done, as if I got a professional spray tan. And the extra dark shade in this did a really nice job. So I would say out of the 3 that I applied, this one is definitely the darkest, and I think that it really does give you that beautiful glow. What's interesting to me is a lot of tanners, and I mean really products in general, like even sunscreens, are doing this thing where they start to incorporate other ingredients that are beneficial for your skin into the products. So like how the Ulta tan had the coconut water, they're just trying to throw in ingredients to make it more appealing to you. This one doesn't do that. It really doesn't have any of those special ingredients to make it a better experience for your skin, which that's fine with me. I honestly don't expect that in a self tanner. All I want my self tanner to do is give me the best color, be easy to apply, don't be annoying to wear, and come off when I want it to. I mean, right? So this is another express tan, and it's $16.99. You get the same size in all of the products I'm going to talk about today. So this one continues to tan you for up to 4 hours. And then after 4 hours, you can leave it on overnight, but you really won't notice much of a difference. So this one also has bronzer. So you can see it looks very similar to the Ulta, and it rubs in to a pretty dark shade. So you could double this one up or not. It's really up to you, but look at it. So again, the bronzer is to give you a color guide so you know where you apply it. When you rinse this off, color will come off with this, and you'll be like, wow, I just washed off my whole tan, awesome. But you didn't. It actually does dye your skin underneath. So this one has a fresh eucalyptus scent, and it does smell fresh, and they're saying that it's formulated with a low pH, so it helps minimize that self tanner smell that we all know and hate. Honestly, they all kind of start to smell eventually, but I think that the fragrance in this one, it is really nice. It smells more elegant. It's not like some cheap perfume scent. It just smells good. It's also vegan and cruelty free. So the last one I'm going to review today is from Isle of Paradise. This one is the most expensive. It's $29 for 6.7 fluid ounces. And it comes in 3 different shades. I always like to go for the darkest shade and just kind of get it one and done. So out of the 3 self tanners that I'm reviewing today, this one gave me the lightest color. It still does give you a nice color. I just feel like for the price, it's not really like that apparent. It is the Isle of Paradise scent, which I think all of their products use the same one, but it smells a little bit like cologne, which is nice. It's just kind of refreshing. And this one does give you the least amount of that self tanner smell. I also like that this one doesn't have a bronzer, so you see it just applies clear. So I prefer products that don't have bronzer, because if I am gonna sleep in it or just wear clothes over it, it's not gonna get on my clothes. So I don't know if that justifies an additional $14, but I do like that, and I think that the scent is really nice. Isle of Paradise is vegan friendly, cruelty free, it's organic, and these bottles are recyclable. Isle of Paradise does have those skincare loving ingredients in it. So this one has avocado, chia seed, and coconut oil. So it says that it just helps hydrate your skin. It does smell really good. So it says chia seed oil is one of nature's richest sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which is very hydrating, and it helps improve your skin's moisture barrier. And then it has avocado oil, which is high in vitamins A and C. So those are good for skin conditioning and also antioxidants. And then it's vegan, cruelty-free, paraben, sulfate-free, and it comes in recyclable packaging. So my review of the 3 side by side, I think that, oh my God. I'm wearing a white shirt too. This is not a good call. So out of the three, my favorite is Tanologist. It gave me the richest, deepest color tan. It smells good. It's an express tan, which I like. It does have bronzer that I don't love, but I think overall, for the price and everything else, that one is my favorite. My second favorite probably is the Ulta. It gave me the next darkest color, and that's what's most important to me when I'm applying tanner. The Isle of Paradise gave me the most orange color tan, and while I love that it's a non-bronzer formula, so it doesn't get my clothes in bed dirty, it was really sticky. It didn't dry down very well, and I don't know, I just don't think it justifies the more expensive price point. So yeah, that's my review of 3 foaming self-tanners in all different price points. I hope that you guys found this informative, and if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions of self-tanners that you think I should try, leave them in the comments. I'm always looking for new products to try, as you know. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.